What day is today?
Tour Tuesday.
Tour Tuesday, and we have dew all over our car today.
Yes, can you even see?
What you guys think of the rain? Oh, happy. Oh, look at this. I don't even have my seatbelt on.
So it is the day after Thanksgiving. We had a tough time getting up today. We had a really busy weekend, a lot of work and a lot of family and a lot of food. What'd you guys eat? We had record rainfalls yesterday.
Yes.
We're moving my parents.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
we should probably figure out where
Let's
we go.
pull up our tour.
Where are we going on tour today?
Today we are going over to the east end of town.
Okay.
And towards the office.
Okay.
And so record rainfall is 44 millimeters.
Yep, 44 millimeters.
For that. Record rainfall that day.
Yeah, so everybody had a good Thanksgiving, I'm hoping.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
They ate turkey, ham, some people had roasted chickens. We sold a few houses over the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, to some buyers.
Some of our wonderful buyers that are out there
Fun to
looking.
work with. Oh, yeah. And had some showings on our properties as well.
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, Thanksgiving is a relatively busy weekend. People are off. They're not as busy as they normally be once the dinner is settled, and they want to go see homes.
Yeah, typically that's not the case, but I think it was just such nice weather that when they had a free moment, other than the rainfall yesterday. But certainly Saturday and Sunday, people wanted to see property, and we just have to work around family dinners and keeping that in mind with people.
Yeah, and that is something to keep in mind. I know when you're on holidays or you've got the day off because it's a holiday like Thanksgiving, right? Keep in mind that if you ask to go see a home, that whoever that family is probably also trying to have dinner. We don't mind showing it to you, but keep in mind that you might be displacing somebody else's family while they're trying to have dinner, or they just might refuse the showing because they have dinner.
Nothing personal, just family time.
Yep. So don't.
I'm sure there's a song in there. Family time. Family time.
That is a horrible song.
Okay.
That is not a good song.
Apparently, I'm not a songwriter.
No, that's okay. Maybe if you had more time to come up with a good song.
Yes, maybe. So what else is happening in rockin' and rolling?
Not too much on the real estate front. I haven't seen any real big news roll out in the last couple of days.
Nope, not much. It's kind of quiet towards Tuesday. We only have a couple homes on.
Yeah, only a couple homes. And
don't bring a lot of homes on over the long weekends.
The new market report is out, and we haven't done a market report.
He just rolled in from where his brain was to into speaking.
Into speaking, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's not always appreciated that I am driving and trying to think of Tour Tuesday and listening to what's going on.
It's flawless when I drive.
So sometimes I have to jump in because I have a thought.
However, I've said to many a client when I'm sitting there and I'm typing an offer and I go, and all of a sudden I become quiet and people are like, "You're so quiet," and I go, "Because I can't talk and type at the same time. So I start typing what I'm talking."
No. Multitasking is a myth.
Yes, we're learning this in our course.
Yeah, actually, a really good course on productivity by Darren Hardy called Insane Productivity. And one of the things that is covered in there is multitasking. I forget which university had done it. It was Harvard or it might have been Harvard. That did a study, and what they were doing is they were studying, one, the ability to multitask, which turns out that none of us actually have that ability. We just think we do. What we have is multi-switching as an ability. And those that think they were really great at multitasking were actually the worst. The ones that thought they were the worst at multitasking were the best. And what happens is we lose, the more we try and do multitasking abilities, the less ability we have to focus. And to be effective in any task, you need to be able to focus on that particular task. So those that multitask all the time, over time, lose more and more of that ability to focus, which means that they end up multi-switching even more, which means they lose even more productivity out of it. It was an interesting study.
I had a question. That's very informative, Tom.
Okay.
I had a question given to me over the weekend. Somebody who, actually it was a family member from outside of the area, so I always refer them out. And they asked the question about the buyer's representation. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little video on the buyer's representation. We're going to explain it.
Yep.
And then we're going to put the link on my website, our website. It's our website. And it'll give you the details on going through the buyer's rep and what the different things mean. Because while it had been explained to them, you're usually thinking about the house and all that, and some of these forms you just kind of sign without maybe having the full knowledge. So we're going to explain the different forms, and we're going to start adding those links to our website. I think that was a great idea that Tom had yesterday when we were talking with our family member. And that way you always have that reference point, so if you don't understand something or want a little bit more clarification, you can just go back to the video and you can take a look at it.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So we'll start with buyer's rep, because
Sure.
that seems to be the one that has the most questions surrounding it.
Yeah, that one has most questions. Multiple representation has a lot of questions. I know that's not a single form; it's just a piece of the form. But those both have big questions. So
Yeah.
covering that and just going through all the agreement to purchase and sale, all those forms for you to be able to understand what the clauses and conditions mean is really important. So that one, you're knowledgeable in how an offer gets put together, and two, it takes the mystery away.
It does. And you really should have a buyer's rep signed form, whether it's with us, you want to work with us, but you should have one signed with whoever's representing you, because that's what actually allows them to represent you.
Yeah, that's what allows them to work on your behalf.
Yeah.
So if you don't have that form, they're actually obligated to work on the seller's behalf. Most
Even if
people
they've been showing you property.
even if they've been showing you property. So
We're going to go left it.
sure. So most people don't understand that. They think that the buyer's rep, its only purpose is to tie them to that individual. But what it actually allows them to do is represent you. Otherwise, they have to represent the seller's interest. So it is in your best interest to do that. We don't ask just because we're actually looking out for your best interest. Yeah.
So we're just about at our first house here.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's probably it for Tour Tuesday. Tour Tuesday out.